all parts of our society are failing at the moment. You know, the politicians are very much failing to introduce the laws that could, you know, tackle climate change. But then equally, the media is failing to get across the urgency of the problem. You know, most people do not realise that we are at the very last moment when we can still stop the worst effects. Most people in ordinary life do not know that, and it's the media's job to convey from the scientists to the public. So they failed, but then also the public failing. Because, you know, we should really all be up in arms demanding of our politicians to make the strongest possible laws to give us the best possible chance of survival. Well, this is a win or lose situation. We're either going to get a deal as strong as the science says and maximise our chance of survival, or we're not. And the deal, you know, we need a deal that commits the rich world to about at least a 40% cut by 2020. Now, a 40% cut, imagine 40% less energy being used everywhere. 40% less cars, 40% less flights, 40%. I mean, we're talking about a fundamental shift in human civilization. Not necessarily for the worse, though. The very best deal that's on the table for Copenhagen is the EU-UK position, quite similar. And basically, if that deal got accepted, which it won't because countries like America and Australia are really stopping it, but if it got accepted, and if those cuts got then made, that would give us about a 50-50 chance of not hitting the dreaded 2 degrees. That's where we're going to run away. That's where it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By the time you get to 6, it's about over for life on Earth. So the best deal that our elected leaders are giving us, the best chance they're giving us, is 50-50, a coin flip. I feel really excited that it turns out that actually our generation has got an enormous responsibility, because we hold the future in our hands. And, you know, other generations did manage to end slavery or abolish apartheid or land on the moon. You know, other generations have really done amazing things. And this is what our generation has to do. This will, without question, define our generation. What we do in the next 3 months and what we do at Copenhagen is how we will all be remembered. At the moment, we will be the age of stupid. In fact, they're going to be calling us much worse names than that, clearly. But we needed a title that was going to work in the mainstream.